Well, hey there, everybody. Hopefully, I can get this done before it gets too dark and I suddenly start getting fuzzy. It's been a couple of days since I've done an update, and it's actually going to be another night before you see this one. Because at this very moment, I'm in a spot that has no cell reception whatsoever, which I'm kind of okay with. It's actually kind of nice to be in a spot for a moment where you literally can't get called, can't get text. I can't watch anything on YouTube or anything like that. I can't even play my music right now. So, yeah, it's a slightly different experience. And if you're thinking, that feels like a different view from where you're normally at, Patrick, you would be correct. I have done a monstrous redo to the van. Oh, we're starting to slip. Let's catch that now. Did a really, really, really big redo to the van. And this is the passenger's chair that I'm sitting in right now. And I have permanently flipped it around. Like I said, there was even a moment there where I was thinking about getting rid of it for the space. I mean, that thought was honestly in my brain. Enough so that I even spoke it out loud to Mom when we were last hanging out. But when I got back to the apartment and really started doing a redo, just for shits and giggles, I decided to turn this around one more time because I was aware that it did. I just, as the build went along, I wasn't thinking about having this chair turned this way at all. But I did it, and it now opens this area up a whole lot. The van is actually far more open than it was the last time you saw it. I have an entrance from the side again. Obviously I can walk to and from the back. The cats have more access. It's even more open and cleaner in the sense of just stuff stored underneath the platform. It's been turned a bit more cat friendly too. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of that right now because there's other things to go over. And before I do go any further, I wanted to kind of give a really solid thank you and shout out to both Elizabeth and Miss Kitty. They have unquestionably watched the most amount of videos of anybody else, hands down. And they have commented and liked beyond the necessity to do, because let's face it, the last time I was out, I put a few videos out, and a lot of that was kind of practicing, figuring out what works, what doesn't, what I want to go forward with, what I don't. And one thing that I did do, I don't have it now, but I am going to start using it, is I grabbed a pad of paper and a pen, so I can actually start to jot certain things, like making sure I give people a thank you for what they've done, and not thinking, oh, I'm going to do that, and then never get to it, because as we know, bleh, can happen with me. So yes, thank you very much. And also to Elizabeth, I appreciate the attempt on getting me the replacement percolator. Unfortunately, I really couldn't find one down in the area, and then Mom grabbed one. So what you did went to gas, and I greatly appreciate that too. Just FYI and being honest. The other thing is, on top of the remodel of the van, the title has shown up. So I am no longer having to wait around and each day hope that it gets here. It came here today. So that's done. And there was one other, there was one other big thing. Oh, the temperature in Portland. When I got back to Beaverton, and you notice I'm kind of, because I'm still a little moist, and we'll get to where I'm at. When I got back to Beaverton a couple of days ago, even as I was driving in, I could start to feel how hot it already was. And yesterday, when I did the remodel on the van, it got up to 89. And even that, in all sincerity, is about 4 or 5 degrees above my honest comfort zone. I really do like about 64 to 84. And if it gets above 84, there better be an ocean to my left or right with a big breeze coming off of it. because after that, I start to get. I'm one of those people that definitely gets agitated in heat. No question. It's not something I enjoy. And today was 96, and that's the low in comparison to the next few days. Tomorrow is expected to hit 104 in the Portland to Salem area. Sunday, they're expecting anywhere from the lowest I saw was 111. The highest I've heard is 114. And then on Monday, they're hoping it drops back down to about 104 for the main temperature of the day. But there were some that said as high as 109. I can't do that. And the main reason that I went back to the apartment at this point was to get the title. That happened. The other big thing was to figure out what else needed to come into the van. That also happened during the remodel. All the little isms I forgot, like my books, my comb, my scissors, Luna's brush. I mean, all those little isms, are now in the van. A lot of the things that I realized I would not need are now out of the van. I've gone down to one nice big pan and one solid pot. I'm not going to have a couple, three of different things. I got rid of the regular plates at this point because, in all sincerity, with where I'm going and where I'm at and where I'm traveling to at this time, really trying to just set up a dishwashing station, not the easiest thing to do. So I went ahead and left those behind too. So a lot of stuff went out, a few more things came in. It's a lot cleaner. The heat was driving me crazy, so I left. Because in all sincerity, getting up to 110 plus, I'm not going to go do anything. I'm not going to get the apartment ready for a sale. I'm not going to have people over for the sale. That's just too damn hot. So right now I am at a rest stop about 50 miles out of the Beaverton, Hillsboro area. So I am about 40 to 45 miles away from actually kind of seeing the coast. Now that's going to be the seaside area to start, so I still plan on hooping on down to Newport, because if the reports I saw were correct, Newport could be as low as like 74 degrees during all of this. So I'll go there, shop, chill. Things are going to be a little different this time, because now we're truly kind of starting to be like, okay, I want to make money this time. I don't want to just kind of goof around and be silly and do tons and tons of videos. I would rather start doing better content with better direction, and still be me, still be goofy, still be stupid, still let a rant happen here and there, but have more of a cognitive understanding of what I want to do with the video when I start it. Just to make sure I really tick all those little things that I really want to make sure get done in a video. So yeah, that's the biggins. It really, really is. When I get a chance, I will obviously do a tour of the van, and I will also do a tour of everything out and what that can look like. For right now, I'm seriously just gonna chill, because this is right about 9 minutes. I think that's pretty good for this one. And as soon as it gets dark, I'm zonking out, and I'm getting up as early as possible, driving to the beach, getting coffee, doing groceries, doing ice, because I got the van completely redone, and I left. I wasn't going to bother with trying to shop in that heat or anything else. I'll hit a Safeway or an IGA or something like that early tomorrow morning and get that done at the coast. And then, hopefully shopping by, I don't know, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and just start getting stuff around. But okay, that's it. I'll catch you up more tomorrow once my day kind of gets going. Sorry that I am really, truly off grid. Nobody can find me right now. Doesn't suck. Have a great night. There's a quick little view out the side of my window for the evening. So that is what I will be listening and looking at for the night. Listening to and looking at. Oops. But yeah, kind of goes up pretty far too. and big trees. But yeah, that's where I'm at for that. Hopefully it's not too dark and I'll get my feet out of the way. But here is Chuck up on the bed, exploring. Thought since this is actually about kitty cats too, I should get some of that. Anytime she sees a doggy walk by, she hasn't seen a whole lot of dogs before, so it's kind of a new thing for her. She definitely checks them out very strongly. Wants to know what they're doing. It is getting dark, so I don't know how much of this I'll be able to do. But yeah, as you can kind of see through the back windows there. I'm still chilling on the chair, because one of the things I didn't say is this does make an amazing recliner, and with where the ice chest is, as you can see my feet, it makes an excellent footrest. I'm gonna get them back out of the way and get back on the truck a little more, because yeah, she's checking out looks like a husky mix of some sort off to the left of the van, and she's just enthralled for the moment. I'm gonna actually try and sit up slowly, get a little closer to her. Yeah, I don't even exist right now. She is absolutely watching the dog 100%. But so there's some Chuck in the van.